This is a WRDE News Break.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Pensick. After a summer of increasing gang activity and teenage crime, the Dewey Beach Police Department is asking for more officers to staff their fleets year-round. Chief of Police Cliff Dempsey says it's been increasingly hard to staff the minimum requirement of 8 officers per 12-hour shift. If an officer is out or an injury or asks for vacation time, it automatically puts the department behind. The chief also says it would require them to pull from outside departments less when they typically rely on officers from surrounding beach towns on a busy summer weekend.
I think the more police officers that are seen, on a daily and nightly basis, makes the community feel like that they're well protected in Dewey. Dewey does have, approximately 20 liquor licenses in town, and they're growing as we speak. So, the more population that comes in, we want the town to feel that they're safe and secure with as many police officers as we can provide.
And this meeting will take place on Friday at 4 p.m. and more information on this can be found on our Coast TV News app. Developing news this morning as Delaware State Police investigators attempting to gather more information about a 3-car crash Monday in Delmar that resulted in the death of a 51-year-old Delmar woman. This happened on Route 13 just west of Snake Road at 6:15 a.m. in the morning. According to state police, a 19-year-old Seaford man driving south swerved across the grass median into the northbound lane, hitting the Toyota Camry driven by the Delmar woman. And that impact forced her car to hit a Monte Carlo driven by a 64-year-old Salisbury man. The Delmar woman was taken to the hospital where she later died. The 19-year-old was taken to the hospital in critical condition. 2 other men were hospitalized but expected to survive. And again, more information can be found on the Coast TV News website and app. Got developing news in Georgetown. The police department there is looking to hire officers. A big challenge is the need for bilingual officers. Census data shows 39% of Georgetown population Hispanic or Latino, and yet the department only has 1 full-time officer for thousands of people who do not speak English.
To best handle our calls for service to our Hispanic community, we have to be able to have somebody who speaks the language fluently so that we get the best information that we have. The only way to do that is have bilingual officers.
And the police department will have applications today at its National Night Out event. Now for a look at weather, let's go to First Alert Meteorologist Bob Trihey.
Hey, Matt, good afternoon, and it's a beautiful start to the month of August. A beautiful couple of days on the way with low humidity, below average temperatures, average high 87. We are going to alternate between 84 and 83 for the rest of the week, and then by Saturday, a little warmer, a little muggier, up to 86. Here is Futurecast, 1 o'clock, gorgeous conditions out there. Maybe some cumulus clouds along the sea breeze, otherwise 70s and low 80s inland, 70s along the beaches, topping out later today into the upper 70s and low 80s inland and 70s along the coast. If you're out and about this evening looking good and looking great for the rocket launch at Wallops Island, the weather will cooperate for that. As we go through the overnight, here's midnight, 60s and 70s, and then Wednesday morning could be the coolest start we've seen in some time. 59 in Seaford. How about that? 60 for low in Georgetown. And then getting closer to the coast, temperatures into the 70s. Maybe a spot shower tomorrow, but I think for the most part we're dry. Another beautiful day with 70s and low 80s inland and 70s along the coast, and still keeping it nice into Wednesday night and Thursday morning. We do have winds out of the north as we go through today and northeast, and that will continue to drive in some of this drier air. And then we've got an easterly wind, and then it starts to shift to the southeast and eventually south as we go into Thursday. That will usher in more humid air and warmer air as those winds start getting a little gustier Thursday afternoon. Here's our muggy meter. We are comfy for the next couple of days, but then we start to see that humidity creeping up Friday and on into the weekend as well. And it's late Thursday and Friday that we do start to increase the rain chances, and some of that rain could come down pretty heavy as we go into Friday evening. We'll be watching that, and some of that rain could linger into early Saturday, but I think the rest of the weekend should be dry and pretty normal for this time of year. 84 this afternoon, mostly sunny and warm, less humid. 60 tonight, downright pleasant, mostly clear. 83 mostly sunny and pleasantly warm on Wednesday. Your Paul Davis 7-day forecast. Thursday 84, late day and evening storms, a better chance of a soaking rain Friday 83, mid to upper 80s for the weekend, mostly sunny and a bit muggy.